Hello friends, today I want to talk to you about speech delay and it's a common thing, but I want to come from a unique perspective. Oftentimes when we hear speech delay, it comes from the perspective of a disorder or a disability. It can be an independent disorder or it could be an accompanying disorder. What do I mean? For example, a child who is on the autism spectrum disorder could have an accompanying disorder or a disorder that is associated with autism as speech delay. A child on cerebral palsy could also have speech delay. A child on Down syndrome could have speech delay, among other either congenital, intellectual, mental health disorders. However, let's come from another dimension. For example, problems in your family could make a child have speech delay. How do I mean? Divorce that is going to take a child away from the parent and make the child go to, like, for example, a place where nobody is going to look out for the child except that he's on the phone, nobody cares about him, he doesn't have anyone to communicate with, could impact the speech of the child. That's number one. Number two, environmental factors. When the environment is not rich enough to inspire conversation, communication, word processing, and comprehension, it could also be an indication for speech delay. As a matter of fact, when a child is living in an environment that is not coordinated in terms of the numerous language they are actually speaking. For example, you are in a multilingual house, and then at a point in time, a child at the early stage has to look into understanding like 5 or 6 languages. It could be too much for the brain of the child to even process. It goes to the grandma another language, it goes to the father another language, it goes to the mother another language, in the school another language. This could also cause a level of confusion. As a matter of fact, leaving child development to just gadgets alone is going to impact your child comprehension of words or speech, because you need to understand one thing. The way I'm talking now, talking is an intellectual exercise. I have to think about what I'm saying, but when I'm just on my phone, I'm looking at something, I'm not going to communicate with anybody. So please, for your child to speak, it is important for you to know that you have to create an environment. Then finally, genetic composition could be, if in your family you have a history of speaking, like maybe at the age of 4 or at the age of 5, your child could inherit your gene, and that could be some factor. So I want us to come from another perspective, not just the usual disability perspective. And I hope you have learned one or two things. Thank you, and bye for now.